Teenagers. Schools don't give us any time to sleep. Also teenagers at 2 AM. Oh boy, here I go watching another video. Teachers. Stop fighting back against your bullies. Students. Then do something about the bullying so we won't have to. Teachers. When you join class early and it's just you and your teacher in the call. Teachers. Okay kids, today we're gonna talk about how our phones and social media can make us stressed. Me. It's not our phones that makes us stressed, it's homework that makes us stressed. Teachers. Pretty sure it doesn't. Schools only test your memory and admit it, even if you passed you forget most of your answers. Education systems. If those kids could read they'd be very upset. Me wondering why my friends stopped laughing at my impression of my teacher. Kids start bleeding internally. School nurse after putting a bag of ice on it. Why do I fix everything I touch? There's only one question on their homework. Parts of B, C, D, E and F. Me not studying for exam. Me going to exam. Me in the exam thinking I'm failing. Still passing. Student whispers to friend in class. Teacher, would you like to tell the class what you were whispering? Student, no, that's we I was whispering. Teacher, did you just answer back? Student, yes, that's how a conversation works. Wrecked. Teacher, how do I turn up the volume? Me, press Alt plus F4. Teacher, gets disconnected. Teacher, the smart kid who just wanted to learn. My friends, the rest of the class. Me, they love me. Whole year, night before exam, during exam. Kids, what kind of questions will be there in exam tomorrow? Men, which subjects exam do we have tomorrow? Legends, is there an exam tomorrow? Me seeing a funny meme for the first time, complete silence, me randomly remembering it during class. Teacher, decorate your notebooks with things you like. Me, puts memes on it. Teacher. Teacher, is that clear? Students, crystal clear, crystal. Teachers, the kid with their hand raised who knows the answer, the shy kid who doesn't like public speaking and didn't understand the question. Teachers. Teachers, don't copy your work from the internet. Also teachers creating work. Teachers when a kid is showing serious signs of mental health issues. Teachers when a student is on their phone. Professor extends the due date. The kid who forgot to do it. The kid who stayed up until 2 AM to finish it in time. How your mom looks at you during the parent-teacher meeting. Two kinds of people when going back to school. I found a photo of me in high school. My brain. Do it. Me. Why? My brain. Just do it. Me. Okay. Elementary school. Here's a basic understanding of history and how the world works. High school. Actually, that's not quite right. Everything is actually a whole lot more complicated than that. College. Everything you know is wrong. History Channel. Aliens. When you finish listening to your 4 hours study playlist and realize you forgot to actually study. My teacher. Why don't you all of you turn on your cameras so I can see your beautiful faces? Me. When you're dead and then you realize you don't have time to be dead because you have to study. When the teacher already yelled at you and your classmates but then the joke kicks a second time. 23-year-old me. I don't think he will recognize me. It's been a while. My primary school teacher at the market. Hello Peter. Me in math class. I don't even understand what I don't understand. When your teacher calls on you cause you weren't paying attention and you get the answer right. Math question on a test. Me skipping it, using what you found from the previous question. Me. Teacher, do you understand? Students, yes. Students, in reality, I was actually using an advanced technique they're called lying. Not doing homework. Elementary. Sorry teacher, I didn't do my homework. Middle school. Nope, didn't do it. High school. Da fuck, we had homework. When your favorite teacher shouts at you for the first time. Does everyone understand? Yes, moving on. Friend, can I copy your homework? Me, we had homework? Me and my 5 brain cells preparing to say here when the teacher calls attendance. My teacher left the room during a test, so we all started sharing answers. Then I look up and she was staring right at me. Choose the correct answer. You can't scare me with the, and explain why. How I feel about math. I don't even know what I don't know. Who pens a pack of chewing gum? Entire school. An exam trying to remember answer. In mind I'm in love with the shape of you. When you don't know what the fuck going on but the teacher about to walk past you. Me when doing mental math. Shut up everybody, shut up. Don't move, don't speak, don't breathe, I'm trying to think. Teacher, never mind guys, it's not due today, you can bring it tomorrow. Me, oh. Teachers when they add and just have fun to the instructions. Why is no one having a good time? I specifically requested it. When you get a C+ on your group project, your best friend, the girl that was randomly selected into your group. When you have to keep reading the same paragraph because you can't focus. Me studying for a test, me when I do the test, George washing machine. How taking tests during online school is like, students, teachers saying do not open any tabs other than the test. Why is Monday so far from Friday but Friday so close to Monday? The most dangerous game to play, resting your eyes in the morning after shutting of your alarm. When you have no idea how to answer the question on the exam but you refuse to leave it blank. Teacher in front of class to me, you got 10% in the test, class, laughs, teacher, it was the highest of the class. For Halloween our principal shaved his head and dressed like Guru, all the teachers were minions. Nobody, guy in math book. When you have an exam in 8 hours but need motivation to finish reading the notes. Kid, hits bully back in a self-defense, the school, you act innocent but you're deadly. My mom when she brushed my hair for school. Friend, you have failed in English exam. Me, impossible. When you kids school calls and suggests special ed but you have been doing their homework for them. English that I learned from video games, movies, memes. English that I learned from school. When the teacher asks for homework and you gotta act like you're looking for it even though you didn't do it. When you ask the person sitting next to you what the teacher said but they weren't listening either. Kowalski, sorry sir, no clue. Teacher talking about their personal life, students not wanting to do work. Me, can I go to the bathroom? Teacher, why didn't you go during break? School bathrooms during break. When your teacher says, highlight only the important parts. When the teacher says pack up quietly. If a student hasn't raised their hand, then they probably don't know the answer. Teachers. Me and my friend during 8th grade, me alone during high school. Girls in class, raising hand to answer question. Girls in class, answering without permission. Day 1 summer break. Day 3 summer break. Now what? Everyone, when you'll finish school you'll remember those days with a smile. Me remembering those days. Class on the first day of the semester. Class on the last day of the semester. When you see kids from another school on a field trip as well, you have provoked a gang war. The final solution in math. The final solution in history. When you bully the quiet kid and his friends defends him, the council will decide your fate. Me in class without homework, my friend, you can copy from me. School whenever a kid gets bullied, I see. Teacher, mispronounce my name, whole class, a new core memory. How I start the page, how I end. When you let the artistic girl make the PowerPoint for the group project. When the whole class goes silent, something's wrong, I can feel it. Author doesn't add a hidden meaning to his book. Teachers, fine, I'll do it myself. Do your homework at home after school. Push the homework away until 20 minutes before the class next week and suffer from your stupid decision. Me, over 12 hours of sleep on a school night, my body, still tired. Me, but I got hours of sleep, my body, I said we tired today. When you've finished your exam an hour early and you're not allowed to leave. Nobody is born cool, except of course, people who are brave enough to hand in the test first. Me studying for a test, me and the test. When a kid roasts another kid, when a teacher roasts a student. What gives people feelings of power, money, status? Finishing your homework in class. Walking, running, sprinting, me when the school hallway is empty. When you giving a presentation in class and the teacher has to quiet the class down and you just standing there like. Me not paying attention to class for 3 seconds, teacher, and that will be in the test. When the teacher asks who's presenting next. When you say something funny during class and everyone laughs. When you're reading to the whole class and this one person says I can't hear her. The teacher telling me to stop clicking my pen, me who has to click it one more time to close it. Teacher, why can't we see tall structures across the world? The smart kid saying because the earth has a curve, me who knows it's because our render distance is too low. Teacher starts talking about engineering, kids who can make redstone machines in Minecraft, it's showtime. Teacher, you had 1 week for this homework, me, but I was in hosp. Teacher, nobody cares. If school is not a place to sleep then home is not a place to study, thank you. Teachers, we don't do that here. Weird high school kid in Netflix. Weird high school kid in real life. Me at school, I'm over this dumbass school, with all these fake ass people. Hi, oh hey, fucking bitch. Teacher, if you have 12 apples and you'd give your friend 6, what do you have? Me through tears, a friend. When your English teacher explains how to pronounce the O. Me after doing math for 2 minutes. When the ring bells and the teacher is still writing on the board. When the lecture is finally over. Teacher about to draw something on the board. Now forgive me, I'm no artist. Everyone else in the art class. Teacher, can somebody give me an example of something useless? Me. Raise his hand. Teacher, very good, anything else? Me. Oh, you're a geography teacher. Name every country. Geography teachers. What we study in class versus what we get in the exam. Students, exam. Me after exam. Me and my friends reading rules and regulations of university. When I accidentally enter in wrong classroom, class monitor, all boys, girl who like me, teacher. When you pretend to care about the teacher's personal life to avoid work. When the teacher is standing over your shoulder and you don't know any of the answers. Teacher, alright, now everybody get in pairs for the project and remember it counts for 1/3 of your grade, you, the smart kid. Teacher, what comes after 720? Me, 721. Teacher, then why have you written 1080? Walking out of lecture knowing I retained 0 information. When your teacher tells you to be quiet but you have to get the last joke out. When I see maths teacher, good morning teacher. When I see PT teacher, hey how are you doing man? Teacher, nobody will enter my class after 9 AM. Backbenchers at 9:55. Me trying to keep up with all calculations in math. When teacher says get out from the class, let me. When your teacher uses your assignment as an example for what to do right. Class monitor. Our maths teacher met with an accident yesterday, so we might have a free period today. Maths teacher, open your books. Girl. Shows a centimeter of her shoulder. The teacher. Stripper. Prostitute. Teacher. There's more water than land. Student. No, that's not true. Teacher. How so? Student. There's more land under the water. Teacher. Student. 4th graders when they hear the teacher say a bad word. When you wrote the correct answer in an exam but then you change it thinking it was wrong. Teacher. If you're stuck on a problem, ask your partner. Me and my partner. A week before exams. Me. Attending lesson. Take notes. Study. Please God. Professor. You have 5 minutes to copy everything from the board. Students. Reality of exams. Expected questions. Student. Question paper. Teacher. Everyone running because the school is on fire. Me making sure all my exam papers are destroyed. When electricity off in school, all students in classroom, avava. Someone in class farts, the confused teacher, everyone looking at the fat kid, the poor fat kid, the person who actually did it. Teachers in front of parents, teachers in class. I would go to school if this was the teacher, this was the uniform, this was the school bus, this was the lunch. When the teacher is watching you during a test, and you pretend that you're at least trying to think. You know when you're in an exam and you see everyone using ruler and you don't know what the ruler is for. That awkward moment, when the teacher is helping the student next to you. Looking at somebody during an exam like, when did we learn this? Kindergarten me when the teacher says it's draw time and you whip out your 196 Crayola pack. Schools when a kid is getting bullied, schools when the kid fought back. When you're eating in class and the teacher comes to your desk. How your teacher looks at you when you get a simple question wrong. Kids in elementary doing math. Kids in high school doing math. Skipping class by asking to go to the bathroom and not coming back. Skipping class by walking out in the middle of class. Friend, have you studied for the test? Me. I'll start studying tomorrow. Friend, the test is tomorrow. Me. Procrastinator man. 9-year-old boy kisses a girl. All the other boys in the class. Wouldn't that make her pregnant? Teacher, copy these notes carefully, they will be on the test, literally 2 seconds later. During a math test, me. My answer 23. Answer choice is 170,195,264,362. Me. Well, 170 is closest to 23, so that must be the answer. Exam question. What's 2 plus 3? My heart 5. My friend 5. God 5. My brain. Let me just check. Last minute exam pressure. When you and your friend are taking an exam and you hear the smartest kid begin to cry. X and Y in alphabet. X and Y in mathematics. X and Y in genetics. Finish the sentence. If I had the principal's job I would quit and get a job I'd enjoy. The principal. Never before have I been so offended by something 100% agree with. The teacher. All the other kids. Hey guys, do you wanna hang out after school? Kid named out. Kid named school. Kid named guys. You son of a bitch, I'm in. Kid named guys, do you wanna hang out after school? Hey. The principal wondering what the F is wrong with the parents who named their kids, confused screaming. Me who said the wrong answer. My teacher who misheard it as the correct answer. Me not studying but also being aware that every second I spend doing nothing is increasing the possibility of my failure, but still not being bothered to study but still panicking. Me. I really want to try hard and get good grades this term. Teacher, please read pages 45 to 51. Me. Me trying to sleep versus me in class. How to pay taxes. How to get a job. Schools. Well, lava is called magma when underground. The professor's wife confronting him about his affair. The professor, everyone else in the Zoom meeting. When you look at your test and realize you know absolutely nothing. Bad grades exist. Internet also exists. My mom. Coincidence? I think not. X exists. Mathematicians. I don't know who you are, but I will find you. When you fail a test but get the hardest question right, I may be an idiot but I'm not stupid. What school tries to turn us into, what school actually turns us into. Teacher, exam will be easy, orange is a fruit or color. Answers on multiple choice question be like. Freshman year. Senior year, I can't be worried about that shit, life goes on man. Me. Raises hand to answer the question. Teacher. Calls on other kid. Other kid. Gets it right. Me who had a different answer. Teacher. You can't breathe underwater. Me. Teacher. Extends the due date of the project. Everyone who didn't do the project. Me who didn't even know there was a project. The dude who stayed up all night doing the project. Use your own words, don't just copy from the textbook. Book. He died in 1987. Me 1987 was when he died. When you got like 15 essays, 4 assignments and 6 exams to study for and you just chill in bed contemplating your whole life. That moment when you find an easy question in the exam. Sleep in math class be like. Teachers act like this is how the world will be. When you're in the middle of an exam and the professor is explaining something to someone. The news. Depression has significantly increased in high school students, the school trying to figure out who's causing it. How do I pay taxes? How do I get a job? Schools. Well, mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. When the teacher uses your name as a good example. When the teacher asks you a question thinking you weren't listening but you get it right. When your name is in the math question and it says you have 34 watermelons. Online classes be like. The teacher, guy who turned off his mic and cam. The rich kid, the class thought, the quiet kid, the kid with the bad internet. Children must always wear a seatbelt, except if you put 50 of them in one vehicle. Classmates. Curses. Me. I'm going to tell the teacher. Them. Please don't. Me. Raises hand to go to the bathroom. When the teacher moves your seat away from her squad cause you disturbing but he doesn't know the whole class is your squad. Go to school. Go to prison. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. Gents, they are the same picture. When your best friend is doing a presentation in class. How was online teaching? This is a river of my tears. Teacher, why are you late? Me, heavy traffic. Teacher, is that my fault? Me, did I blame you? The whole class. Good students, bad students, students who convince the teacher to tell a personal story to waste class time. School makes me depressed, anxious, cry, feel stupid, sick. So tired, sad, tired, so stressed. Department of Education, I don't see the problem here. How teachers want you to leave class during a fire. When you're in an exam and the only thing your brain is doing is singing a song. How it feels when you are about to present and the teacher is trying to quiet down the other students. One day before exam, I become the most religious person on earth. This is me, one night before exam. Professor, what inspired you to write this essay? Me, the due date. Teacher, study harder, you are the future of our country. Me studying to leave my country. Best school memory, counting students in each row to see which paragraph I'll have to read. Every teacher ever, in class A, this is the worst class I have ever seen. Class B is far better than you. In class B, this is the worst class I have ever seen. Class A is far better than you. Going into exams like, do stuff. Studying online, Zoom, teacher, Wi-Fi company, students. Every school got that teacher who dress like they don't get paid. Teachers giving instructions to their class. Teachers carefully making their assignments as boring as possible. People who finish the exam extremely fast. People who run out of time, failing. When the office says my dad is here to pick me up on the loudspeaker, my time has come.